This is the rare event where you can actually see the future far enough away to do something about it and prevent the worst effects from happening. Millions more people around the world live closer to the ocean. And that means that as sea levels rise, they are more vulnerable to coastal flooding. The effects are more severe and could be expected to come sooner.
For a lot of the communities where our historic sites are, they become a real kind of hub and a focus. In particular, something like with reference to Gainsborough, it's not just the historical significance of a more or less complete late medieval building. It's the fact that we have open spaces that hold community events, markets, fairs, beer festivals, that sort of thing. So you take that out, you lose a big chunk of community centre activity. As far as climate change is involved, it's always something in the back of our head, and we're always aware of potential for changes and damages that climate change is going to cause. Obviously, sort of looking back at Hurst Castle, something like that was kind of an inevitability. But securing the funding and the permissions and the professionals to get something like that looked after is not an easy process. The cost of coastal flooding, particularly in coastal cities that are economic hubs and cultural hubs, is extraordinary. One of the things that comes to mind most readily is you'll need to move people. People will migrate away from danger, and that can create, economic chaos. It can create political instability, and it can interrupt the global economy, everything from supply chains to financial centers. We've never seen 300 million people migrate, so it's hard to answer. When we have seen relatively small migrations compared to a scale like that, we've seen political unrest, we've seen shortages of food, and it's been difficult for the globe collectively to manage it. At that scale, it's almost impossible to imagine how disruptive and how difficult it would be to accommodate that kind of migration.